it's not the finish you were looking for, but a finish all the same. But as I say, what was the thought process?
I was pissed. Honestly, I was pissed. A lot of emotions this crazy year has just been nuts, man. A lot of training, a lot of thoughts, and a lot of emotions that were going into it. And going into the second round, going into the third round, I already kind of knew that I was already starting to beat him. And, I mean, shit happens, man. It's a fight. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but I'm one of those guys that wants to go the full 3 rounds, especially with a guy like Cowboy Cerrone, because that's mat time. I mean, that's going to be in particular, you know, going against Khabib or even anybody else that's holding the belt. That's important to me.
So you seem pretty willing after the fact to grant Donald Cerrone an immediate rematch. I know your focus isn't necessarily the undisputed title. Do you think this is a fight that potentially is going to get run back?
You know what? Honestly, I don't give a what they put in front of me. I hate to say it like that, but I have a belt already. You know, I really feel like I'm the undisputed man. I got a 12-fight win streak. I've had the belt before Khabib. I'm not really concerned about the money fights.
Staying with Khabib for a second, I think it's kind of interesting that you said it's sambo versus wrestling. I mean, for me, the X factor, and there's your jiu-jitsu guy right there off camera, Eddie Bravo.
Right on.
I mean, he's going to take you down with respect.
Right.
But once you're down, he's kind of in your world, no?
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, if we want to welcome that into that guard, man, we're ready for it. We got some rubber guard games. We got some other type of things, some sweeps. I'm real good with sweeps, man. I'm real lanky, and I'm real just like my hips are really good. But like I said, the one thing that nobody has ever taken into it is wrestling. In college, I was never taken down. I was always the one like TFing somebody, technical fault, which is you get that 15-point spread and then you put them away.
Right.
And if you're gonna do that versus a guy like Khabib, you're gonna take him out mentally, man. You're gonna take him out in the second round.
So Tony Ferguson says that the keys are cardio and wrestling to being the longest reigning champion in lightweight history and beating Khabib. Those are the 2 keys I'm hearing.
And a solid jab, bro.
Well, that always helps. Listen, let's keep it on tonight, though. You took the fight on 3 weeks' notice, and in my opinion, by far I think everybody's opinion, the best version of Donald Cerrone that we've seen lately. Everyone's been very high on him, but you went out there, you know, the first round you took some shots, but still, it was a legitimate win over a fantastic opponent, and I'm really proud of you. Well done.
Thank you very much, man. It means a lot. I really put a lot of heart and energy into this one, bouncing back from some things, and just really getting back into the freaking gym, dude. I put in a lot of weightlifting, a lot of legs, man, a lot of deadlifts and stuff.
What could you say to anybody who has been working their butt off, gets a crazy streak, and just doesn't get that title shot? How do you stay motivated? What can you tell the world for the guys who don't
It'll
get
happen
that
eventually.
shot?
Take it from someone that knows.
I've had this in my head for a long time. When I fought Eve Edwards a long time ago, right, he was the uncrowned champ. And what happens is, like, UFC has a way of like just doing certain things like that. If they want to put you away, they'll just keep throwing you different kinds of fights. I was already prepared for that. I really was. When I told Dana when I was in the Ultimate Fighter House, he asked me, he says, "Who do you want to fight next, Tony?" And I said, "Dude, I thought this was a tournament." Well, in a tournament, you have your brackets, right? And then you fight the next best. Well, then I had to turn in my head that it's turned into a round robin. So I had to start just beating everybody's ass and then send them to different weight divisions. So we're standing right here, right in front of everybody. We got a 12-fight win streak. We're legitimate. We still have that title. It's in my room right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'll put mine versus his. I mean, I think Khabib still owes me about $250K somewhere along the line, too. So
Basically, beat the whole division until they give you the shot is what I'm hearing.
You could, but I mean, literally, man, who else wants to fight? Batter up.
So as your son gets older, Armand is now 3. I got to think it's pretty special to be able to share these moments with him a little bit, no?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. He when he over at Open Workouts and a couple other spots, I try to keep him away from fighting, man, but he brings me the boxing gloves and he's like, "Let's play it." I'm like, "Oh, damn it." But I'm not going to shy away from it. He's a natural. He's an awesome kid. I'm very fortunate to have like a loving family that really supports what I do. I mean, shit, it'd be long nights, like seriously lots and lots of hours, man, inside the gym. And my wife's awesome to be able to let me kind of just go and do and just be me, man, which is really awesome. And to have that kind of support, it's dangerous when you put in that and then a solid jab, man.
So obviously Khabib and Poirier are going to fight. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit out and wait for that? I mean, because you just fought, of course, you haven't got many injuries there, or no injuries. But if they offered you another fight, a different fight, would you take it, or would you say, no, I'm on a 12-fight win streak, I'm going to sit and wait to fight for that belt?
I don't know. We're going to have to talk about it with my new agents. We'll go from there. But in all due respect to the UFC and Dana White, man, I think they need an evaluation check if they're going to make me fight again before the title shot. But if that comes push, pull, and shove, man, I'm not going to fear away from any kind of fight. You guys know that about me already, toe-to-toe in the tire, in the zone.
You can certainly sit here and lay claim to being one of, if not the best lightweight in UFC history. Congrats on 12 straight. Go enjoy it with the family, man.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
Insane, man.
The former UFC interim lightweight champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson.